Well, elections have consequences. So we've got a new appointment to the Health and Human Services, and he is ultra-conservative Representative Tom Price. He's a Republican of Georgia, so obviously a Republican congressman. He's also the chairman of the House Republican Study Committee. That is the, well, let's just put it as extremely conservative House Republicans. And he's also a founding member of the Tea Party Caucus. So here we go. If you thought that Donald Trump was going to reach out to the Democrats, he talked to President Obama and he said maybe he's not going to get rid of Obamacare. And he seems like now he's talking about the Paris Accords and he might not get rid of those. He seems like he might be a reasonable guy. No, you can tell by his actions, not by his words. Donald Trump changes his words every single day. And he's been talking a lot to President Obama lately. So he probably is like, yeah, sure, yeah, Barack, of course, I'll keep whatever. You're the last guy in the room, right? I'll keep some of your stuff, don't sweat it. Then he leaves and he's like, then some insane conservative comes in and he's like, okay, pick this guy who will destroy Obamacare. It's like, yeah, okay, sure, yeah, I'll put him in. So now Representative Price is going to be the Secretary of Health and Human Services. Okay, so what does he believe? Well, to give him credit, he's one of the very few Republicans that has actually come up with a proposal to replace Obamacare. Now, normally they say repeal and replace, but they never give a proposal. Almost no other Republican does. But to be fair to Representative Price, he did come up with an alternative proposal. So let's find out about it. The Empowering Patients First Act, which is what it's called, would gut Obamacare's regulations of insurance plans, reduce the total financial assistance going to people buying private coverage, and rescind entirely the law's expansion of Medicaid for the poorest Americans. Oops. So Obamacare, it was nice knowing you. I know it seems unbelievable, but Trump being president seems unbelievable. Obamacare, into the wind. Their goals are even broader than that, but first, let me just finish off what he thinks about Obamacare. He says insurers could resume some of the practices that Obamacare now prohibits, like selling bare bones plans and in some cases denying coverage to people with pre-existing conditions. They're not keeping anything if this guy gets his way. Price's proposal would offer people tax credits, but there'd be no guarantee the credits could actually pay for comprehensive coverage. So the same silly establishment folks in Washington were like, no, they won't be able to get rid of pre-existing conditions. I mean, that clause is very popular in America. No, the Republicans wouldn't do that. Then why did they just nominate this guy to be the head of this department? It's not an accident. They're not like they put Prices in charge and they're like, oh, he wants to get rid of all of Obamacare? He wants to even get rid of the part about the pre-existing conditions. Golly gee. No, there's no golly gee here. That was the intent. They're going to gut it. But they're not just done there. He wants to go further and actually attack the core of Medicaid. So Price has also endorsed transforming Medicaid into a block grant. In other words, giving states a fixed sum of money with which to run the program and then reducing the federal government spending on it. So this is a very transparent trick. Oh, Medicaid, the way it used to be run and is enormously popular in America. It's the third most popular program after Social Security and Medicare. And no, we're not going to do that anymore. Instead, we're going to shrink it. We're going to give it to the states, and the conservative states are going to take it, and a lot of them are just going to throw it in the garbage. And then it won't exist for most of the country. And for whatever ones we're still paying out, we'll pay a lot less. You see how we're reforming Medicaid? No, they're here to destroy Medicaid. Now, again, some idiots in Washington think, well, that might be his cabinet pick, but Donald Trump might not let him do that. Really? Let's go to Trump's position on this. During the presidential campaign, Trump indicated he would not cut either Medicare or Medicaid, but language on his new transition website says that he will, quote, modernize Medicare and give states more flexibility over Medicaid. In other words, watch out. Flexibility over Medicaid to the states is block grants. There goes Medicaid. And then he's now even considering modernizing Medicare. Oh, boy. Now, this is the one issue where the Democrats will fight. And even Chuck Schumer is saying, no, not on our watch. And I'll give him credit for this. And he says The Republicans' ideological and visceral hatred of government could deny millions of senior citizens across the country the care they need and deserve. To our Republican colleagues considering this path, Democrats say, make our day. Your effort will fail, and this attack on our seniors will not stand. Okay, so what that says to me is we're done with Obamacare, but the Democrats will draw the line on, I think, Medicaid and definitely on Medicare. Keep drawing it further back. But they think that those will be unpopular provisions, and yes, the Republicans might get a lot of their way, but it'll cost them politically. And that might be a fair calculation, and that's exactly how it might play out. But in the meanwhile, they're going to gut these programs. Representative Tom Price is known for wanting to eviscerate them. So now he's in charge. Elections do have consequences. We'll be right back. Young Turks. You power the Young Turks. We do this all through membership. tytnetwork.com/join. Let's build a media that we can believe in.